is Firoz. So this is day 4 of 100 days challenge. So in day 4 our problem statement is we have to find the second largest element in array. So hope you enjoy this video. So we have given an array that is having 5 element, that is 12, 35, 1, 10, 34 and 1. So out of this, which is the second largest element? The first one is 35 and second one is 34. So in this video we are going to see the brute force approach. After that we will see the optimize approach, and at the final we will solve one problem related to this question in a Geeks for Geeks. Hope you like this video. Let's get started with the brute force. So what will be the brute force approach? Basically we will having an array. We can sort the array in any order, ascending or descending. If we are sorting the array in ascending order, like from starting to ending, then we can take the second last element, that is second largest element, or we can do other way. We can sort in descending order and we can take second element as a largest element. So what happen if the largest element is same as repeated, like 35 here and also again 35? So in this, that is wrong, right? So we will think about this also. So what happen if the last element is repeated twice and we have asked to what is the second largest element? So in that case also we can sort, but we will check the comparison. It should not be equal to largest element, and that condition also we will going to add. So that's why we are going move from left to right, and we'll find the difference. The first difference which will come, that should be a second largest element. Fine. So here we are going to use sorting. So basically n log n, and we are going to traverse with the for loop, so that time complexity will become n log n. So let's start coding in our VS Code. First we will code the brute force approach. So here the day for second largest element brute force in this method. So here the main method is that in the main method we already declared one variable array arr, which having the 5 element, and in this, if it is written this statement method, then it will show. Okay, so we call this method and we are passing the array argument. Till here it is fine. From here we will going to start. So let's get started with that brute force approach. So we will first find the length of that array. Int n is equal to arr dot length. Then we will check some edge condition. If n is less than 2, means if it has having less than 2 element in that array, so in that case what it will show, we can return anything as per our requirement. And here I am going to use a Java throw expression, so it should throw a particular error type message that yes, this is the exact error. So you can use Java illegal expression, illegal argument exception, it will automatically show. We can use illegal exception as a string format. We can use string and throw. We can use throwable clause. So here we are using this string method, this one, and here we are properly we can give the message that error must have at least 2 element. So this edge condition is covered, right? Now we will going to our main logic. So what is that? Our first approach, we will going to sort. So we are going to sort in ascending order. For sorting we can use, that is, there is one inbuilt sort method arrays dot sort, and here we will check, we will put the variable name of arr. So here it is showing some error. What is that error? If we will hold, it is showing cannot find symbol arr. So okay, now it is array, arrays dot sort is a method. Again it is showing something issue, cannot find the symbol error java. So it will show compiler error. So we need to tell the compiler that this is the java array package, we have to import java dot util, it is come under the util. So currently it is not showing any error, now it is fine. Now we are good to go. We will now search our largest element. As we know, the last element will be the largest element, int largest element will be the last element. Then how we will check arr? Int n is the length of the size of the array minus 1. Basically the index is less than the length of that array. So here it will store the largest element. So second largest element, still it is empty. So now what we will do, here we are going to write one condition for loop, because as I already told you, like from here we can go and we can check which is the first difference element. Suppose 35 is same, the first difference is 34 and we can directly return that one. So basically int I is equal to n minus 2, I is greater than equal to till 0, I minus minus. I am going reverse order, and here if error of I is not equal to largest element, in this case I am going to return directly error of I, because that will have a largest element. So here the issue, I am putting the space gap between these two element error. So I want to throw one more exception. What will happen when there is nothing, no element is there? Suppose the array error is itself is empty. So in that case what we can throw, we can use the throw method also to throw the, again we will use illegal argument x, illegal, it will automatically show in a VS Code if you are going to write. So here we can show that no second largest element. What is showing, rename the, okay, this is the sonar issue, means code quality, because it is showing yellow color. The naming convention will be like, it should, variable name should always be a small letter. Cannot write variable name as, because class name we can write in the capital letter, but variable name we cannot write. So we will try to run this code. So this is the Java code. So we have to write the Java word, and then we have to write that name of the class, then dot Java, boom. So here it is showing second largest element brute force is the 34. So again we will try to check some other conditions, like we'll copy this statement, and again we are going to pass 2 to 3 type of array, and we will check all the edge case. take 1 and this take 2. 1 and this is 2. Fine. So here we will try to send empty array of 1, and here we can send only 2 elements. So we will check whether what is the error it will show if we will run that one. So here it is showing array must have at least 2 elements. First output is 34. First one is correct. Second output is showing if it is empty, no second largest element, and the third one is it is showing it should have array must have at least 2 elements. Here itself first one, see here this condition is satisfying, like if it is less than 2 means here the size is less than 2, that's why this is that message is showing. Fine. Now we will go to see the optimized solution of this one. This is fine, this is brute force, we have checked. Now we're going to optimize this one. So what approach we can use? Optimize, we are like here it is sorting, so it is taking the log of n for the sorting and for the for loop, and so basically overall n log n. So we will try to optimize in n format. We will use only one for loop and we will check condition here only. So let's move to the optimized solution, how it will work. So in optimized solution, what we will do, like we have an array, we will maintain 2 variable. First is largest and second is second largest. And what we will do, we will check the condition if that element is greater than largest element or not. If it is greater, then we will store that greater and we will update both second largest with the current, and largest with the current, and second largest with the largest value. And else condition, suppose if it is greater than largest, if it is not greater than largest, we will check whether it is greater than second largest or not. If it is greater than second largest also and it should not be equal to largest, in that case we can assign that second largest will be that current number. So here currently we will check this with the dry run. Suppose we have this element start, we will take 2 variable, largest and second largest. Initially both we will define as a minus negative minus infinity. So what we will do, current number, we will check current number is greater than largest number. Yes, it is greater, then we will change the largest with 12 and second largest with the largest, means it is still point to minus infinity. Again it will come 35, we will check 35 is greater than 12. Yes, it is greater. So what we will do, we will just assign the largest number with 35 and second largest with the largest, means previous value 12. Again one is not greater than largest number, not even a second largest number. 10 is also not greater than largest number because largest number is 12, and it is also not greater than second largest number. So 34 is greater than largest number, so we are going to update. No, it is not greater than largest number, but it is greater than second largest because second largest currently pointing to 12, right? So we will update the second largest. Here our idea will be like, if in else condition, if it is greater than second largest, so we will just update the second largest with the current element, right? So we will do the code and then we will try to analyze what is the problem. So here, so in this also we can check the length of that array dot length. If the nth is less than equal to 2, we can use the Java throw your argument expression, means array must have 2 elements. then only we can able to predict, right, whether it is having the second largest or not. If it should be greater than 2, right? So we are checking the largest edge case. Now what is that first condition of us? Like we can assign the largest and the second largest with minus infinity. So minus infinity in Java we can assign with the using of integer dot mean value. This is the smallest element in Java. Now it will follow the naming conversion because it will show the sonar issue. The sonar issue, basically sonar is used to check the code quality. If you will work any corporate world, then you will see that code quality is used to check with the sonar cube. There is a one tool that is used for checking the code quality. Now this one we have done. Now what is the second one? Now we will check each element and we will check whether it is greater than largest or not. If it is greater, then we will update both largest and second largest. So here the condition for loop will come. We can here we can use for each loop. So what will happen if our current number is greater than largest? So in this case we will have to update both largest with current number and second largest with the largest number. We are doing opposite because we will first store the largest value, otherwise the value will be like whatever the largest value have, we should we have to store first in second largest, then what the number will be we will assign in a largest. Then else condition. In the else condition we will check else if condition. We are going to check whether the number is greater than largest number or not. If it is greater than second largest, what will happen if it is greater than largest but it is not greater than second largest? It should, if it is greater than second largest, then we can check that condition also, like it should greater. If it is greater than second largest, if it is not greater, then it should be greater than second largest. Then we have to update our second largest in this condition. Like what here happen, largest is pointing 35 and 12 and our current element come 34. So here the 34 is greater than largest element, but it is also greater than second largest. It is less than largest element, but it is greater than second largest. So we have to update our second largest. So that's why else condition will come here. So here we will check it should be greater than second largest, and one more condition we have to check, it should not be equal to largest element. What will happen, we have to update our second largest with current element, right? Hope you are clear with this. And here we can directly return second largest. Is there any issue? No. Simple. We will take two pointer, we are going to define with minus infinity, and then we are going to traverse with the array and we will take each condition, each element, and we will check. First condition is if it is greater than largest. If it is greater than largest, we have to update two variables, that is largest and second largest. If it is greater than largest, if it is not greater than largest and it is greater than second largest, then we have to update our second largest element. Here 34 condition is greater than largest, and it 34 number, it is not greater than largest but it is greater than second largest. So we have to update our second largest element. So that's why else condition here it is coming. Fine. Now we will run this and we will check whether our code is working as per the expectation or not. we will write Java, then .java. So basically it is returning the second largest is 35. Or also here also we can check the, like if you want to check we can add here like brute force, other condition, other edge cases, what will happen if you're going to add. So basically this error message will show. Fine. Once more I will return brute force. What we have done in brute force, we just sorted that array and we check the difference of the last. From the last we're going to compare the first number that found the difference, that should be a second largest element. So this is the brute force. And but what we did in optimize, we are just using 2 pointer and we are just updating. Means first we have taken the 2 pointer largest and second largest, then our current value will check. First it will check if it is greater than largest. If it is greater than largest, then we have to update 2 point both the variable largest and smallest. And else condition, but like if the number is less than largest but it is greater than second largest, then we have to update our second largest element. Okay, so this is the optimized solution. Now we are going to solve here the log of, and for time complexity space complexity, both in both case same, but here we are just using one for shorting, that it is taking log n. Now we are going to solve one problem in a GeeksforGeeks second largest element. So we already done the coding right here, so we can use this one. Just copy here and we will just paste here. Fine. And we will try to run. Here the question is given an array positive second largest element, return 35. So we will try to compile. Second largest element, we will try to submit. So here it is showing some error, wrong answer. What is that? We will try to understand. So here minus infinity means your code is giving this output and a correct output will be expected. Oh sorry, we have not seen this one. Like if the second largest does not exist, in that case we have to return -1, not a minus infinity. So here we will change this -1. What if we have assigned the value with -1, and we will just return that -1, right? If does not value, any value does not match, then -1 will be returned. So here all the test cases passed, more than yeah, fine. We can submit this one because all the test cases pass. Boom. So here we completed our fourth day challenge, that is second largest element in array. Hope you like this video. If you like, please likes and subscribe, and please do share with your friends. Thank you for watching this video.